most mornings I can get up and feel a purpose and not feel afraid of living in my own home. I couldn't go anywhere in the property properly. All in all, I think we've come through it really, really well.
You're on the up.
We're on the up. We couldn't thank the team enough. There's no words. I mean, even the builders, I could have quite easily just grabbed them and kissed them. When they finished, I could.
My name's Rhonda and I'm a welfare officer for Northampton Partnership Homes. I've worked for Northampton Partnership Homes for over 12 months. I'm really enjoying the post at the moment. I feel that it can really make a difference to people's lives, especially people who are vulnerable or have mental health or disabilities, going into their homes each day and helping them with various problems. I generally come out and visit mainly the elderly in their homes. A lot of the time they don't have other visitors, they can be very isolated. I'll come out today and test smoke alarms and lifeline equipment and also see if there's any other problems or issues that we can help with. We're here to see a lady called Kathleen. I visit her once a month. Today we'll be testing her smoke alarm and her lifeline equipment to make sure that's all working and just generally see if there's any other issues or problems that she has that we can help with.
Hello Mrs Powell, it's Jo from Call Care. Can I help?
Hi there, it's Rhonda SO16 and we're just testing the pendants working, thank you.
Thank you Rhonda, that was a good test call from the pendant. Bye for now and goodbye to Mrs Powell.
Kathleen, we've tested a lifeline to see whether she had any other issues. Obviously a lot of the appointments are not as quite as smooth as that. There can be several other issues that they have. Last week I was changing hearing aids, which is only a 2-minute job for me, but obviously that's a huge thing for someone else. It's just really the general welfare of people that we're going out and sorting, and a lot of the time we will be called out on emergency call-outs as well.
So, my name's Kelly Nichols. I am a project coordinator for Northampton Partnership Homes. I would like to introduce Malcolm, who is one of our residents and currently undergoing the EWI works, which is the external wrap insulation works of the property. So, how have we done, Malcolm?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good. It's not been too bad at all.
Yeah. I love doing a handover of a property. Okay, I really like that aspect, most definitely.
What's that? Is that when?
A handover is basically all of the work's been completed. So I have to go in and make sure that the works are to our standards. So I'm snagging the property basically. So when we're doing the external wrap installations, I'm looking at everything externally, but also I've got to go in and check the new windows and doors working. Yeah, I'm out on site, I would say 80% of the time. It's emails, it's telephone calls to tenants. I work with the housing officers on any of the areas that we're actually located in because we do cover the whole of the borough.
In general, the workforce have been absolutely first class. You couldn't fault any of them. Politeness, efficient, clean. With Kelly, Kelly's wonderful. The first time I see her, she walked along the bottom of the street and she got a big smile on her face and she was waving, and I thought, she's my sort of gal. I have hit a bit of a brick wall with it, and it took you 10 minutes, and that was cracking job.
Hello, I'm Tracy.
Hi, and I'm Lynn.
And we're Community Regeneration Officers.
We are standing here in one of the blocks in Springboroughs where we're at this moment looking to start doing some community regeneration. It's to run alongside the asset improvements, but it's also about to provide somewhere for the local community to have a space that they can use to socialise, to do some growing, to let their children play and run in a safe, environmentally friendly place. So one of our very first projects was at Leicester Street Garden, which was a really overgrown space, lots of brambles, and we used that as a kind of template, I guess, to pull in partners. So we had Rico UK, who very kindly provided us with 10 volunteers
Every day
for a week.
Yeah.
We had our own MPH staff there, we had tenants.
Zim Women popped along, didn't they?
Zim Women popped along, Hope Enterprises were there, and we cleared that space, put some raised beds, cleared out the seating area.
It was turf the grass area.
It was a fabulous job, and now it's not only a great space for tenants to sit in there with some of them have got children, but also Hope Enterprises use it as a training facility for people who come through their doors that have previously been homeless and can now gain some skills in horticulture.
I'm Noella, Tenancy Compliance Officer. I work as part of the ASB team at Northampton Partnership Homes. There's 4 of us in the team. We deal with all kinds of reports of antisocial behaviour, from loud music, arguing, swearing, shouting from residents that's causing a disturbance. We work very closely with the police as well when we've got complaints and issues regarding drugs issues in the property, or really severe antisocial behaviour. As a team of 4, we've got our own areas. I cover predominantly the southwest. We work very closely with proactive teams with Northampton Police as well. We also deal with issues when there's any arson, so we deal with the arson task force team, as well as working with the antisocial behaviour team as well. As well as the enforcement side, we do look at helping tenants sustain their tenancy to make communities a lot safer for them. With respect to that, we do work with other support agencies and offer support and do referrals to support agencies to help tenants modify their behaviour.
My name's Carl Owen. I'm a housing officer. Basically today we're walking around the Great Meadow area to tackle the fly tipping issues. We're going to be knocking on doors, serving section 46s, and just basically giving leaflets out to residents and tenants, just to educate them on fly tipping in the area. So I've worked now at Northampton Partnership Homes for 2 years. The things I enjoy about being a housing officer is being out and about on patch, meeting all the residents and tenants in the area basically. I also enjoy trying to make a difference in the area as much as I can. We've been trying to educate the people there, discussing the issues in the area with fly tipping and educating them on how to dispose of rubbish in the correct way basically, and to make a big difference to everybody living in that area.
My name is Malcolm Burden and I am the Safety Officer for Northampton Partnership Homes, which means I look after health and fire safety for Westbridge Depot. That looks after all the health and safety of the workforce, the health and safety of appliances here, and the fire safety, making sure that we get the policies, procedures and work put in to make our premises safe, therefore making their tenants and leaseholders safe.
All the electrical cupboards are now firmly behind the fire doors as well. The next thing is for these to be changed into FD30 fire doors at the front here. So although they need upgrading, the area in at the moment is perfectly safe. These are our fire doors, we're going to put new ones in, but this being 0 rated, the fire doors in the communal area are working well. Now they were good when they were put in, but we're improving them. And the reason why we're improving them, so we give the tenants the best protection we can afford. And FD30s beat these doors easily. You know one of these are all fire doors here?
Yeah.
The simple reason, this was known as a dead end condition. If they come out here, they can't escape this way. They only go that way to the escape door. So all these doors have to be fire doors. And if you look over there, they've done exactly the same thing.
My name's Susie McIntosh. I'm a rent income officer for Northampton Partnership Homes. I've now been doing this job for 6 years. Main priority is obviously collecting the rent arrears in that are outstanding from various tenants throughout Northampton. My patch covers Thorpelands Brook, Southfields and Overston Lodge. It can be about those that fall into debt, it can be about those that just genuinely fall into rent arrears through no fault of their own. A tenant has phoned up and advised that they've been made redundant, so they've worked their whole lives, they're not sure where they need to go in respect of the assistance from benefits. so we can give them the advice, point them in the right direction. To me, sometimes I feel like a social worker at the same time, purely because we're dealing with their day-to-day affairs, not just with their debts. So we're trying to help them maintain their household, keep a roof over their head, sort any relevant benefits that they may need, and then seek any further help, either through rehousing support or community law service, or whichever service we pass them on to or point them in the right direction to.
My name's Dave Kerr, electrician. Been at Westbridge 20-30 years now. Responsive repairs it is. I do repairs for lights, sockets, showers, that sort of thing. My favourite part of the job is meeting the tenants, making their day a good day really. I try and do a good job and to put a smile on their face if I can. Usually lighting problems, no power, showers faulty, fans, communal lighting. There's a lot of change, a lot of new people, a lot of people moving around various places, and it's just to make them feel settled and part of the family really. Anyway, I've got to get going.
My name's Derek Brady. I'm a state service officer, go to different areas all around Northamptonshire. Just over a year now, but I've been with MPH. What they do is go around to different buildings and check to see if there's any damage, fly tip. We've got 2 blocks here to do. Then once we finish here, then we go on to the next stage, the next blocks. We check the inside of the building and clean it through and see if there's any damages. Well, every day is a fun day, we have a good laugh. We all get on with each other and get the job done.
He likes me.
I don't do like with media, she's a darling.
Hi, my name's David Holmes. I'm a Housing Support Officer for NPH. I've been working in housing support since 2011. So housing support is about helping people to maintain their tenancy and to get off to a good start. So tenancies often fail at the beginning because they don't have the essential items that they need, like white goods and furniture, etc. So it's quite difficult for them to live in the property without a bed even sometimes. So we help people to fill in charity applications. To me, it's about giving them the opportunity to enable them to do the things that they want to do in life.
Partnership Homes has made the rest of my life worth living.